It's time to go inside the huddle with an update from Orchard Park. Bills getting ready to play the Cardinals, connecting with Thad Brown, who is live, so we can ask Thad about the latest with some big announcements recently made in Orchard Park. Hey there, Thad. We've got some questions for you. First off, we want to know, are you surprised that Damar Hamlin is going to start for the Bills as a safety on Sunday?
Yeah, that was the top story today, Teresa, and I don't think it's a surprise in the small picture. This preseason, the way he's played in training camp, it was trending this way. Now, a big part of the reason he's a starter is that Mike Edwards and Cole Bishop, two safeties the Bills brought in for the first time this year, were injured during most of camp. But the other part of this is, too, Hamlin played really well during training camp. He was making plays. He earned this spot. So this year, no, not a surprise. But when you think about the fact that just over a year ago, we weren't even sure if Damar Hamlin would play football again. The idea that this guy is now #1 on the depth chart for a contending NFL team, it's a heck of an accomplishment, and that is certainly a big surprise.
And makes for a nice story. Thank you, Thad. We've got another one for you. It's a question from Carl, KAK10 on X. They want to know, do you think this game is a must-win because of all the tough games that follow it?
Yeah, this is a great question. The Bills are a 6-point favorite against the Cardinals. Arizona won 4 games last year. Seems like an easy one for the Bills. After this, at Miami, tough game every year, home for Jacksonville, and then 3 straight road games against Baltimore, Houston, and the Jets. All 3 of those teams might be division winners. I don't think this is a must-win, though, for the Bills, because they proved last year whenever you have Josh Allen as the quarterback, there really is no such thing as a game the Bills can't win. There's no tough teams. There's no games that are impossible. So even if the Bills lose this one on Sunday, and I think Arizona is frisky enough to be a problem, they can win games against any of those teams following the next 5 weeks. So it wouldn't put the Bills in a spot where they end up 2-4, 1-5. I guess it's possible they go, that slow a start. But I think end of the day, this team can beat anyone, and one loss in week 1 is not going to be a death knell for the rest of the season, no matter what 5 teams are coming up next.
All right, let's keep talking about the season there. We've got one last question for you. Can you give us your prediction on the Bills' record and how they do in the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I've been going back and forth with the Bills between 10 and 11 wins. I think I'm going to settle on the Bills at 10-7. I think it's a little bit of a step back for this team. There's just too many questions. There are guys that could answer those questions in a positive way. Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid could easily take steps forward and be big-time players in the NFL. On defense, maybe Greg Rousseau takes a step forward, becomes an elite pass rusher. Von Miller could recover the Hall of Fame form, or at least some percentage of it. But I think too many of those guys are in question right now to think the Bills are going to have enough of them succeed for a 12 or 13 win season. That said, I don't think the Jets or Dolphins are near as good as other people think either. I think the Bills win the division at 10-7, maybe win a playoff game. I don't think this is a Super Bowl team, but you never know if guys develop. Josh Allen plays like an MVP, and he's shown an ability to do that before. This could be a Super Bowl team, but officially I will say 10-7, win the division, and maybe a playoff win.
All right, Thad, we don't want to hear that about the Super Bowl, but all right. Thank you very much.